Hey guys, before I start with today's topic, I wanna announce a giveaway. We will be giving away 3 $20 Amazon gift cards at the end of this week. All you have to do is be subscribed to our channel, like this video and leave a comment about today's topic. We will choose winners randomly from the comment section. Today I'm going to introduce you with 3 deleted scenes from various seasons of Game of Thrones that could have given us a better insight in certain characters, while some could have also foreshadowed the upcoming events that were of great importance. Let's start with a deleted scene from the 2nd episode of the 4th season. As we all remember, Tyrion, fearing for Shae's safety, decided to send her away while insulting her in the process. Scene ended with Tyrion telling Shae that she will have a comfortable life in Pentos and that Bronn will escort her to her ship. A bit later, Tyrion asked Bronn if Shae was gone, on which Bronn assured him that she boarded the ship and the ship sailed away, as well as assuring Tyrion that no one had been following him while escorting her. 4 episodes later, during the trial against Tyrion for the murder of King Joffrey, Shae appeared as the final witness of the crown and falsely accused Tyrion of kidnapping her and forcing her to seduce him, whereupon she also falsely accused Sansa of desiring revenge and forcing Tyrion into cooperating by denying him entrance into her bed. While we, just as Tyrion, were shocked and surprised by Shae even appearing as the witness during the trial against Tyrion, not to mention by her being the witness of the crown and by falsely accusing Tyrion and Sansa for crimes they did not commit, it all wouldn't have been that surprising if the 2nd episode of the 4th season had contained this scene that I'm going to show you right now. In this deleted scene, Bronn comforts Shae after Tyrion told her that he's sending her to Pentos, as well as insulted her multiple times in process, and it provides some setup for Shae's betrayal over Tyrion later in the season.
These people, even the good ones, they use us as they please. And when we're no longer any use, they spit us out, find someone else they like. Look at me. You ever seen an old sellsword? No such thing. Every day, I'm a little bit slower. These kids coming up can do all manner of madness with their blades. Moves I never dreamt of. We have to adapt to circumstances, is what I'm saying. Learn some new tricks.
This deleted scene foreshadows Shae's betrayal over Tyrion, and if the scene had taken place on the show, we most certainly wouldn't have been that surprised when we saw Shae appearing 4 episodes later as the final witness of the crown. Bronn told to Shae that she needs to adapt to circumstances and learn some new tricks, and 4 episodes later we saw that Shae adapted to circumstances and decided to betray Tyrion, decided to be the witness of the crown against both Tyrion and Sansa. The following deleted scene provides us once again a fact that Tywin Lannister, beside being known as a ruthless man with calculating behavior, was also extremely intelligent, as in this scene he could see through Grand Maester's game.
You are the hand now, my lord.
But I have not revoked the acting hand's decree.
Oh, my lord, I must say that this is most surprising to
Perhaps
me.
he had it right. Perhaps in the Black Cells you truly found your level.
Oh, my lord, you cannot mean that.
Stop it. Am I the only one to see through this performance? Is it possible that so many could be so stupid for so long? Huh?
In public, Pycelle pretended to be clumsy, senile and possessing a constant stammer, while in private or in the presence of Tywin Lannister, as we can see in the scene, Pycelle showed that he was actually feigning the stammer in an attempt of being unpredictable. In this clip, Pycelle also admits to Tywin that he's ambitious and simply wants to outlast his opponents.
There are times when I have trouble believing it myself.
And why do you bother?
So many flowers, my lord, each wanting to grow the tallest, bloom the brightest. And one by one, sooner or later, they all get plucked. I don't want to be the tallest or the brightest. I only want to remain in the garden until my time comes to return to the dirt.
Well, thank you for your poetic candor. But I still don't see why I should let you back on my council.
The King's counsel, my lord.
I could have you return to the dirt this afternoon if you like.
This deleted scene, beside proving once again how intelligent Tywin Lannister was, it could have also foreshadowed the fall of House Tully if the scene had taken place on the show. As I already said in one of my recently published videos, unlike most of other TV shows, Game of Thrones is a show that has many times foreshadowed main events far in advance, mostly because showrunners David Benioff and Dan Weiss have a show based on a book series, and show is not written on a season-by-season basis. While Ned Stark's death was foreshadowed in the very first episode of the series, and while Tywin Lannister's death was foreshadowed in Season 4, which are only two examples, this deleted scene would have foreshadowed the fall of House Tully, as the Tully sigil is a silver trout on a red and blue background. If you would like to hear more details about how Ned Stark's death, as well as Tywin Lannister's death, were foreshadowed, feel free to check out my video regarding the three-headed dragon theory. Next deleted scene is from the second season. While it wouldn't have foreshadowed anything, it would have given us an answer on a question that bothered us in that particular episode, which was who betrayed Daenerys and stole Daenerys' dragons. I'm sure most of us remember while Daenerys and Xarozan Daxos had a meeting with the Spice King, her dragons were stolen from Xaro's home. Half of Daenerys' men had been brutally killed, Irri, Daenerys' handmaiden, died as well, while Doria, Daenerys' second handmaiden, was missing. In the following episode, Xaro hosted a council of the 13 so Daenerys could appeal to them for aid, which was only Xaro's pretense to hold a council in his home. During the meeting, Pyatpri revealed that he was responsible, and Xaro announced his intention to seize control of the city, whereupon the warlock used his magic to kill the rest of the 13. After retrieving dragons from the House of the Undying, Daenerys returned to Xaro's home to confront him for his treachery and found him in bed with Doria, which revealed that Doria wasn't kidnapped or killed, but rather betrayed Daenerys and her dragons to the conspirators. However, while it took 2 episodes to find out which people betrayed Daenerys, there's a deleted scene that would have solved almost the whole mystery in the very beginning, as it would have revealed that Xaro and Doria betrayed Daenerys. Here's the clip.
Khaleesi? Khaleesi, are you back? Khaleesi? A trader from Karth told me the greatest pleasure comes with a silk cord around the neck, tied very, very tight. The reason so few people indulge in this exquisite pleasure, he told me, is the danger. A moment too long, and ecstasy becomes death. It is known.
Now, beside revealing Doria's betrayal over Daenerys and her murder over Irri, this deleted scene would have also revealed Xaro's betrayal in the very beginning, since, as we can hear, Doria starts her sentence with, "A trader from Karth told me," clearly implying on Xaro since he was a powerful merchant prince of the great city of Karth. The fourth and the last deleted scene we will be introduced today with is from season 6, and it provides us quite an interesting conversation between Olenna Tyrell and her son Mace.
So you actually thought she sent you to the Iron Bank to negotiate? You.
Well, as Master of Coin, it seemed only natural.
Cersei Lannister sent you to Bravos to get you out of her way. And she sent the bloody King's Guard to make certain you stayed there. So, out of her way you stayed. Eating, drinking, singing, while your own children were being rounded up by...
That is an entirely unfair accusation.
Look me in the eye and tell me there was no singing. Well, it won't happen again. Kevin Lannister has asked me to attend the small council meeting.
He has?
He has.
So, does this mean you'll be the Master of Coin now?
It means I am the mistress of getting my grandchildren out of bloody prison.
We want the same thing. They're my children and I fear for them every day and every night.
We will get them back. And we will leave this miserable place and let the Sparrows and Lannisters rip each other to pieces.
The Queen of Thorns reveals to her son that Cersei did not ask him to personally travel to Bravos to negotiate better terms with the Iron Bank, because Cersei thought he was capable of doing such thing, but rather to get him out of her way so he couldn't deal with the situation of Margaery and Dolores' imprisonment. This deleted scene once again proves that Olenna's most prominent traits are her sharp wit, high cunning and intelligence, while the same could not be told for her son, who wasn't the most intelligent man. However, it also shows us once again that Olenna loved her family dearly, especially her grandchildren. Following the death of her family, the Queen of Thorns is left as the sole survivor and ruler of House Tyrell, and it's most certainly going to be interesting to see Olenna's role in the 7th season. In the season 6 finale, she made it clear that, since her entire future has been robbed from her, she doesn't care about survival but is rather willing to die if it means destroying Cersei. However, it does seem that Olenna will not last long in the 7th season, which for more details you can check out in my video regarding the deaths of main characters in the upcoming season. Before I wrap up this video, let me also introduce you with a new promotional photo that has been published by The Time yesterday. In this photo, we can see Daenerys and her crew in a rowboat arriving at Dragonstone, while in the background we can also notice Drogon, Viserion and Rhaegal flying over a huge fleet of ships. This photo is taken from a scene that will take place in the season premiere. And as always, let me know your opinion about all of this in the comment section down below. I'm curious what your thoughts are about these 3 deleted scenes, as well as if you'd like me to do part 2, since there are plenty more deleted scenes that are just as interesting as those 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to our channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.